everyone, what I'm going to do today is show you how to turn an image into a tiling pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the internet, World Wide Web, and try to find an image that I want to tile. Let's say, for example, that I want to create some kind of never-ending grass, flower, meadow texture. So I'll go ahead and search for grass with flowers, and try to find one that is kind of an overlooking bird's eye view kind of texture. Image, sorry. I'm used to saying texture because of the second line. There's so many, I don't know what to choose. Why don't I just go with this plain grass texture? Wow, it's a pretty big image, but I'll go ahead and right click it and choose copy. And I'll go back into Photoshop and click Control New, or Final New. And it's going to give me the width and the height. And as I can see, it's pretty big, and it's not a square, which is kind of self-explanatory. And it's not necessary for your patterns to be a square, but I just think that makes it a lot easier. So I'm just going to go ahead and click OK and paste in my image. And then I'm going to choose my crop tool and select the part of the image I like the most. I kind of want to avoid that dark patch over there. And I'm just going to crop a square out of it. Okay, so now I have my nice green patch of grass. And I'm going to click image size in order to see what the image is. Okay, for all of you people who thought you would never have to use math outside of school, here is where I'm going to prove you wrong. So I want to know half of this, so just divide this by 2, which in my case would be 200 plus 25 plus 4, which is 229. Yep. And I'm actually going to write that down on a note card because I'm going to forget. 229. So go ahead and write down whatever you got. I'll wait. Okay, now that you have that written down, what are you going to do with it? Well, the answer is offset, and this is a function under the filter menu. So go ahead and click filter, and choose other, and then click offset. This is going to move your image as you will see. And I'm going to enter in my number that I got for both, 229 by 229. Okay, basically what that did was it moved one half to the other side and the other half to the opposite side. Does that make sense to you? You can kind of move it around and see what makes sense to you, but basically it's just moving it, sliding it across your screen. But in this way, I'll be able to see all the edges of my images and how they will look when they're put together. As you can see, there's a pretty choppy line right here, and I want to get rid of that, so I'm going to go ahead and use the clone stamp, etc. in order to fix it up. Go ahead and use a soft brush for the clone stamp for this. Basically, all I want to do is just try to smooth out the line. Don't use what's exactly directly above the line because it will become pretty obvious that you were copying it from there. And now I can't really see the edges very well. It looks pretty smooth to me. How about you? I think that looks good. And if I want to, I can go ahead and do offset again. It will automatically have the old pixels that you used in there, and that will move it right back to where you started. You can click OK, and there you go. Now you have your tiled little image. So now I'm going to go to Edit, Define Pattern, and I'm going to type in an image. And type in the name. Okay. So I clicked Enter, but where did it go? What happened? Did it just whiz off into space? No. Okay. We're going to create a new image. And why don't I go ahead and use, this size right here. And what you need to do is you need to go to your paint bucket tool and make sure that the fill is not set on foreground but on pattern, and then select this little swatch and you will see your new pattern right in there. It's like magic. And then go ahead and press enter and it'll all be filled in with your new tiling seamless pattern. You can use this for any overlay effects. You can use this for just any kind of seamless texture that you want to create. Very useful for Second Life. And yeah, it's going to be a little tricky getting used to cleaning up the sides, but because of some things it's harder than just using the clone stamp. But all of that comes with practice, and now that you know the basics, you can go ahead and start creating your own seamless patterns.